Hey, I'm Jacob Sanders. Today we're going to be touring a Smith Lake home that's one of the original cottages here on the lake. It's on the Jasper side, has easy access to the water, amazing views, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. You're going to love it. Hey, I'm Jacob Sanders with ERA Buyers Realty here on Smith Lake, and today we're going to be touring an original cottage here on the lake. So one of the first few cottages here on the Jasper side of Smith Lake. Now look, this has been totally remodeled. This is going to be a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, currently priced at $859,000. It's got a little bit, almost 2,300 square feet, and it's got this huge 30 by 40 storage workshop garage, however you'd want to use it. And look, this is going to be super nice, and I'm excited to show this house to you here today. So if you look, but before we get started, if you don't mind, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button. We're going to keep bringing you Smith Lake home tours every week, as we always do, and we want to be your go-to resource for everything Smith Lake. Look, if you're looking to buy or sell, don't do anything without calling me first. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, before we go into the home, I'm going to show you this awesome garage right here that's been built. So this, I'm going to look back from where I'm standing. So we have the road right here coming in. This is going to be Circle M Subdivision Road. Now this is easy to get to. If you're coming from Nashville, Birmingham, Huntsville, Chattanooga, Memphis, easily accessible home right here. So it's very easy to get to no matter where you're coming from. So just a couple of turns and you're here off the interstate. So just very convenient for sure. So let's look right here at this garage, and you can see this thing is super nice. Now, they do have a lot of things stored in here, but hey, what garages don't? So this is very well kept, very well organized garage area. This is deep enough to hold most pontoon boats, just about any vehicle that you would have. You couldn't have a truck that couldn't fit in here, unless you've got an 18-wheeler. Then we'll be talking at that point. But no. Otherwise, you've got plenty of space here to do whatever. But a great workshop area and or garage, however you want to use it, you've got it right there. I do love the tall raise-up door on this side right there. That looks like a 10-foot door. So if you need to pull an RV or something in here, you do have one 10-foot door right here in the middle, and these look like 8-foot doors right here on the sides. But extremely nice right there. Okay, so we're going to take a look here at this front part, however you look at it. Some people call it the front side of the lake side, the front side, and this the back side, and some people call it flip-flopped. So however you want to do it, but we're going to look at this side, and we're going to go in from here. There's another little storage building right there, but very well landscaped, very pretty. I love these style homes. These have a lot of character to them. This one right here is just not going to be any different. So that is a stone right there. It looks like it's somewhat of a plaster on the siding on what they have that covered with. So, all right, but I love the ceilings as we're coming in. You see that? So very well done. And we've got just a little ledge right there. All this work right here is really pretty. And this landscaping is really nice here for sure. Okay, let's go in and see what we got. Okay, so we're going to go in right here. Now this at one time used to be a carport, or maybe even a garage, but it was taken in at some point, not anytime recent. But I love this room. This is a nice big living area that they made out of this with windows. You got a lot of natural light right here. But one thing I do love about this room right here, this is the brick flooring in this. So this is real, and this is a very different look, but very nice for sure. And as you see, they've got a large sectional in here with the TV right there. And you got lake views galore that you can see straight out. Yes, you do have a neighbor's house right there, but you can see the lake very well from here, even though it doesn't look like it necessarily through the lens that you're looking through, but the way I'm looking, it is. So off this room right here, this does have a bedroom, and there's a large bedroom. That is a king size bed. Actually, I told you a story. That's a queen size bed plenty of room for a king, but I love the pine floors. Look at the pine floors here. Just very well done. Again, keep in mind, this has been totally renovated and just looks amazing. So very pretty, as you see right there. That's going off the porch that we just came into. And we're gonna go through here. So I love the tall ceilings right here. And we've got your laundry room. That's also right off this big, large living area as well. This is a painted concrete floor, and they got their water heater and their washer and dryer right there. So very nice. And of course, you always, if you're gonna be at the lake, it's always nice to have an extra fridge to store your drinks and extra food and whatnot. All right, coming in here off that, by the way, before I go there, let me just look back from this angle so you can see where we are here. So, big room, plenty big enough to hold a large family, or if you have some kids that want their own space, you can do that. Look, as we walk through here, look at these pine floors. This is just gorgeous. I mean, so pretty. And I love this kitchen. This kitchen area right here is all open to what was the original living area. The cabinets, God, they're so pretty. These are granite countertops with a huge bar area up there. Just look at that. Now you talk about a place, this would be a show place. You get to get people in here for if you have large groups or you want to bring your family in here. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to entertain. So the living area is just right off that. It's all open. Love the openness. Now these are 8-foot ceilings. These are not 9-foot ceilings, but seriously, it is not bad at all. So all recessed lighting, and just look at that little bar area right there. So very, very nice. So got a nice little dining area, and you look, if you wanted to put another dining area or something right here, or put you a smaller table to be able to look out, you can certainly do that as well. And all the windows, these are new windows that's throughout the home, so just know that that's been taken care of. And just tons of natural light that come in here. You can, when you're at the lake especially, you can't have too much natural light, that's for sure. Windows, that is, not the drink. Okay, so coming around this way, we're going to see a couple more bedrooms as we walk through here. So we're going to walk through here. We've got a bathroom that's straight ahead. I didn't mean to flip that light off, but we've got it right there. So we've got just a single smaller vanity right there with a toilet, and you've got your bathtub insert, your shower insert right there. And it does have a tub. All right, behind me, going to my left, we've got a good sized bedroom. That is a queen size bed that's in here. If you wanted to put a king, you've got ample room to put a king size bed if you wanted to, or put a couple of twins in here. Depends on what your use, what your intended use is for sure. If you're going to be sleeping a lot of people, you can certainly do that. Going right across the hall here is going to be another bedroom. This is also a queen size bed as well, and this also has room to put. You've got room to put a king here. You just would not, if you needed a bedside table, which this one does not, you wouldn't be able to use to put a bedside table right there. But they don't have one here anyway, so but obviously you might want one depending on your usage. So this is carpet, but I'll tell you, this is some of the cleanest carpet that you'll find in a lake home for sure. So extremely nice. There's no stains or anything that I can see. So just a very pretty setup. And then looking back out, that's where that's your little return air vent right there. Looking back out, as you see, we've got to come out to the awesome kitchen and living area. And oh, by the way, we do have, so you got all stainless appliances. You've got 2 ovens. You got an oven over here, this built-in oven. You've also got one under the range right there. So This is an all-in-one. So you're gonna be cooking a lot of food, entertaining, this is the place to do it. And I'm telling you, it's got it. And coming this way, this will be what will be the master bedroom. And this is a large bed. This is a king size bed here. You got really nice natural light coming through here, those windows. And we've really got a nice master bath that I'm gonna walk into right here. Take a look at that shower. Beautiful tile shower. Does have the extra shower head over there on the back side of it. This is a double sink vanity. You've got the storage cabinets on both sides of those sinks. And you can have your toilet right there. So all tile floors, very nice. I'm telling you, for an older cottage right here, this is an older cottage that's been totally remodeled. This is gonna be hard to beat, to find one in this class for sure. So take a look at the view there. And from here, we're going to go out on the screen porch and then go check out the water. Okay, if you didn't already like this place enough, then you need to take a look at this beautiful screen porch. It has the vaulted ceiling in here with the fan. So, and you've got the views of the lake right there. You've also got an open area, a grilling area that's over here to our right. So, if you want to take a look at it, we're gonna see that. I mean, they've got it really set up really nice here, for sure. Can't have too many grills at the lake, especially if you're gonna be grilling for a large party for sure. And that's just, I'm gonna take you just to give you a little quick glance to the side right here. There's your side as we go around to the driveway over there. Coming back right here, just a great little spot to hang out, come out here and eat, grill, and just take a look at the view right here. So the main channel of the lake is gonna be right here. So it just goes north and south that way. And this right here is just an inlet that comes in here, small creek, runs off that. And let's come out of this room. And I'm gonna go over here to the steps and go down to the dock. So great setup right here for sure. Now this is an easy to get to boat dock right here. Yes, you've got 3 or 4 different landing spots, but this is not as steep by any means. And I'm gonna turn it back around right here so you can just see the house. I mean, they really did a good job on this remodel for sure. Just an outstanding job for sure right here. So, but let's keep going. We're going to take a look. This is wood. Now look, I don't see any rotten boards. Now this would probably be, you'll have to sort of keep your eye on this for future reference. And probably have to change some boards here and there. This has been here a little while, but it's still in pretty good shape. So just note that you might have to replace the board here or there when you know, in a year or so for sure. Wouldn't hurt a little pressure wash and maybe even some paint or stain at some point if you wanted to keep what you got here for sure. And I like this little landing spot here at the bottom of the stairs. This is just a little place to come when you're coming from the lake. You want to come out here. You got a little fire pit right there. Come out here, relax. Or if you want to just sit here, watch the kids swim, or just watch the boat traffic go up and down the main channel of the lake. What's nice about this is protected from the main channel. So if you have a lot of, especially on busy holidays or busy weekends, you get a lot of boat traffic that go north and south, and those waves don't beat your docks up nearly as bad when you're coming off that main channel. So when you're not on it for sure. Let's keep moving forward down here on this boat dock. So we'll see this. Now this is wood. This is wood all the way down here. Now this, as you see, some of the boards have been replaced already. So, and And then this part right here is a little newer. This ramp, this all here is a little newer. We're near wood. And this is going to be your boat dock. So we do have you got two boat slips, very large. Actually, you have 2 swim platforms. A really big one here on this side, and you got one on the other side. And this is an older dock, and it's got this little extension on it. There are quite a few of those around the lake that have been around for a while. But just look at the view. Amazing view right here, and it's easy to get to by land and by water. So just as you see that right there. All right, so let's keep on walking down through here. And as you see, they've got their pontoon boat. We do have 2 hydro hoist boat lifts, which is nice. This actually looks newer on this one right here. So that's not that old. I mean, the swim platform is in good shape. They've got 2 swim ladders. So this, for an older dock that they have maintained very well, and they've kept up, and they've got a few little add-ons here, and we've got a little step across right here. And how about that? Great place to swing. So extremely nice setup. So this is going to be it. Again, this is on the Jasper side of Smith Lake right here. This is going to be a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home that's been completely renovated. Just a beautiful spot with almost no steps to the water. You got probably about a dozen steps going up, but you've got 3 or 4 landings right there, and then you're here on the water. So hey, if you'd have any questions about this home, or you want to schedule a time to see it, I'd love to show it to you. Just give me a call. My number is 205-369-2803, and obviously my name is Jacob Sanders, and I'm with ERA Buyers Realty. If you'd like to schedule a time to see it, do call me or text me. I'd love to show it to you. Hey, look, and if you're looking to buy or sell on Smith Lake, give me a call. Look, I'd rather you not do anything without calling me first. I want to be your guide for here on Smith Lake. So if I can help you in any way, be sure to do that. Oh, and also visit my website at jacobsandershomes.com, where you can see this home and all the available listings on Smith Lake, and any kind of info that you need. And if you don't see info that you're looking for, shoot me a text, give me a call, and I'll get any info that you need about here on the lake. Hey, have a great day. Hey, now before we go, if you don't mind, go ahead, click that like and subscribe button again, and we'll keep bringing you Smith Lake, the home tours every week, and you'll get a notification as soon as a new tour comes up. And if you have a particular style home that you'd like to be toured, or that you want me to show, hey, send me a message down in the comments or shoot me a text, and I'll be glad to do that. Hey, have a great day, have a great week. We look forward to seeing you on the water here soon.